it's Julie time. Na 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 na. Julie time. Na 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 na. No. Okay. All right. Well, I tried. I need a theme song. So, anyway, what's on my mind? This is on my mind. I had a lot of things on my mind, and then I saw this headline that Wisconsin is joining the lawsuit about this transgender bathroom. Are you fucking kidding me? Have you people lost your cotton picking little minds? Really? Really? Man, this is what you've got to worry about. Here's my problem with Christian politicians. They worry about our sex lives. They worry about bathrooms. But they're not doing anything to stop the numerous rapes, the child murders, the gun laws. No, none of that. None of that matters. Building the economy, none of that matters. But who's peeing in the stall fucking next to you, that fucking matters. And their logic is so, it doesn't exist. They don't have any logic. You must use the bathroom of the gender of your birth. Well, if you now look like a beautiful woman and the gender of your birth was male, you are now sending a woman into a men's room. If the gender of your birth was female and you now look like a man, then these idiots are sending a man into a ladies' room. Do you not get this? How does this, because you know what? Guys with beards in a dress, not fooling anybody. Not fooling anybody. You have been going to the bathroom next to transgender people your whole lives and not knowing it. You had no clue who was peeing in the stall next to you. None. Because they look like the gender they want to be, or they feel they need to be. I don't know exactly how to phrase that, because I'm not up on it. I have only met one transgender person in my entire life that I know of. But this is insane. You people are insane. I've got an idea. Here's my idea. Why don't we put more money into our schools and not put it into a court battle that isn't fucking worth it? Huh? Because you know what? This is what happened. This is my conclusion. The Republicans watched the movie An American President with starring Michael Douglas and Annette Bening and Richard Dreyfuss and Martin Sheen, and they believe it's real. Not only do they believe it's real, but they want to be Richard Dreyfuss. Because for the last 35 years, the Republican Party has been telling you what's wrong, why your miserable life is not your fault. They've been telling you who to blame, but they haven't been telling you how they're going to fix it. Why? Because they don't have any fixings. And it really started, it really took this idea of do nothing, really took flight during Newt Gingrich's reign as Speaker of the House, because he realized Republicans could sit there and win elections by doing nothing. Because if you fix these problems, why would you vote Republican? If they actually fixed the problems that they keep telling you exist, why would you vote Republican? Why? They keep telling you that big government is the reason your life is miserable. They keep telling you that regulations is the reason your life is miserable. They keep telling you that illegal immigrants is the reason your life is miserable. No, your life is miserable because you're miserable. That has nothing to do with the government. There's nothing. You know what? I'm going to use me as an example. I had a miserable life. I did. I didn't live up to my potential till, the last 20 years. But when I had enough, I did. I lived up to my potential and I made my life better. Now, for not a full 20 years, for 18 years, my government told me that I could not legally marry the woman I loved. Because that was going to cause problems for you. That's weird how Okay. So, I haven't had any coffee. Can you imagine if I went back on caffeine? Just saying. What was I talking about? Oh, so I had two choices. One, I could wallow in my misery of not being able to legally marry the woman I love, which meant I could be thrown out of her hospital room. It meant that somebody actually looked at me and told me that I was not Tommy's real grandmother. It meant that we had to jump through hoops to give each other rights to ourselves, because it meant that if I had, God forbid, gotten into a serious accident, not that my parents would have done this, but my parents could have decided, we don't want Cheryl making Julie's decisions. We're going to take over. My parents wouldn't have done that. But they could have. It meant that Cheryl's children, God forbid, the situation got bad. They could have made that decision. What is wrong with you people? You're all driving too slow. You need to move out of my way. Yes, because I'm that important. I'm really not that important. Come on, dude! Putz it. There you go. That a boy. Listen to that turbo fly, ladies and gentlemen. Listen to that turbo. This is a Chevy Sonic, a 2013 Chevy Sonic. It's got the turbo. It's the LT hatchback. This car, hey, buddy, this car rocks. Rocks! By the way, Chevy, I'm up for sponsorships. I'll drive your car. Anyway, the problem is that everybody blames the government for their misery. The government's not the reason they're miserable. It doesn't matter. You're miserable because you're miserable. And all the Republicans are doing is telling you, here's another problem. Oh my God, transgenders in the bathroom. We've got to do something about it. Oh! Yeah. There were 10 million children that went to bed hungry last night. I will vote Republican when you tell me what you're going to do about that. Tell me how you are going to make sure that they never go to bed hungry, and stop worrying about whether or not somebody's got a penis or a vagina and whether or not they're peeing in the stall next to you. It's made up bogus problems. Bogus problems. And then you get, I'm voting my values. That's bullshit. You're voting hatred. You're voting hatred. Is that what your value is? Hatred and guns. Hatred and guns. Boy, that's a great combination. Anyway, let's have a good day, people. Let's try. Let's try not to make these idiots make us miserable. Let's make the world a better place. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to make the world a better place. Let's go out there and make somebody smile today, make somebody laugh. Have a good day, commuters. Woo! Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na.